check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got
juggle a lot more in the current meta. I think also Healing Ward's a very powerful tool, and I think like the spin shard Mjolnir type damage gives you, it makes you more of a hybrid carry. Like Uzi Viper striking is early in the game.
Sure.
You're just gonna
Timado, great reactions. Timado, they rebounded on top of him, instantly got the spin off before the dispose to come into play. MSS is going to be able to toss him back now with Quinn making the rotation over. BD TP out. They're going to go for DuBu instead, and this time the Shallow Grave will not be able to save him. Smoke immediately broken. Now MSS is going to go for the TP out and should be fine. So really nice play for him. They were probably going to rotate over and try and kill Quinn. They're still going to try. MoonMeander does man a land on the impale. SaberLight's coming in from the side. Sprout body blocking as well with the treants. An all-in play that still catches Quinn despite Mojo's early detection system. Even you could even see Timado tipping Mojo.
Build it into something later.
Might oh, Bryle?
Bryle dead?
I thought he was going to be okay, and he is. He is going to be fine, but it's actually Quinn who might be dying here. Quinn given the lifesteal, but can't actually fight back. Mojo jumps in, and now he's going to potentially be dying as well. SaberLight's going to try and catch up and Sprout him. Spots him in range. The Sprout lands, and that will be the death. But yeah, as you said, Bryle popped Thunder God's Wrath for that and didn't get the last hit.
As Moon, Vendetta bottom. Well, there was a Phoenix there.
DuBu. Best you could do is Shallow Grave and survive for 3 seconds more than you would have. Quinn. He's going to be caught. Spike Carapace into the impale onto 2. They do have the Supernova right next to all 3 of these heroes. They're going to turn around, focus it down, and they do manage to kill it. But Quinn gets a lot of damage out in the meantime. Almost enough to kill Bryle, but Bryle does survive thanks to the healing ward. Leslau comes in through the side.
Oh, he dodged the ult.
Yeah, he dodged the ult because the sentry just faded, and he didn't actually pop the dust fast enough on the side of Mojo. Now, they might still be able to get the kill, but it's dangerous. Bryle? Oh, no! He didn't jump over the cliff. They can still see him in this corner side, but it's hard to be able to fight into all of Tsm Ftx here. Quinn keeping his distance. Leslau's going to go for the kill now. He does have the crush. They do have the jump away in 2 more seconds. He's just not going to be able to get it out of there. Bryle gets himself stuck. With the haste rune, he thought he could play forward, hit the escape button, and it did not get him out of dodge. Gonna hunt and might be able to get the kill onto DuBu. Omni Slash going around. They do have the Nature's Prophet who's going to be joining in. Immediate bash. Gets Quinn a bit of distance away from this spin. Leslau's just going to fight her through him. DuBu still not dead yet, and Quinn hiding away into the trees. Looks like they're going to be able to take down Timado. Quinn, if they spot him with this Nature's Wrath, they might just be able to burst him down, but Quinn stays out of sight. The Nature's Wrath now burned. No more damage last. They managed to get the Rod of Atos onto Nature's Prophet as well. Quinn is actually surrounded by treants, but should be able to fight his way through just fine.
DuBu's still fighting for his life here. Somehow lived through all of that.
Wraithband, Raindrop, Fluffy Hat, but a Blink Dagger to finish him off. Should be enough. There it is. Leslau finally gets the kill that they were searching for the entire time. 4 versus 5, basically. I mean, that last one, they actually killed the enemy carry. Just means this Alchemist is going to get farther and farther ahead. Moon spotted. They are going to go for him. Leslau trying to come in through the other side. Yawar is actually going to jump into this fight, going straight for Bryle. Bryle able to heavenly jump himself out. Fata continues the pursuit. Nice jump in from Leslau. Doesn't actually get the crush onto Timado, though. He turns around and fights and actually does live through the spin somehow. Timado no longer having that spin is food for the magic damage coming out from Quinn. Yawar leading the chase now for the final 2 heroes left. Quinn will have the shard. So he's going to be able to get that now, but it's 4 minutes after. And we were talking about that earlier. Nature's Prophet is usually the one to rush the shard as quick as humanly possible. MoonMeander jumping in. A blink stun onto Fata. He could have dove away. I think he was a little bit afraid of Spike Carapace. Either way, the high five looks pretty funny when he just flat out dies. And they...
Leslau, he's a tempting target.
They're going to go for it.
Huge kill if they get it.
Leslau doesn't have the BKB yet, and it will be delayed even further. So they haven't managed to shut down the Alchemist just yet, as he's also going to be farming BKB. But yeah, might be just enough of an...
This TSM lineup is very spooky late game in terms of Nyx carapacing people as we're seeing here.
Always
Zeus,
finding openings. Damage. They are going to have Yawar come in, and he's got a BKB. The spin right on top of Mojo. They do have the dispose back into the Supernova. SaberLight's going to be able to deal with it. A nice use of the drums quickly deals with that egg. Quinn is low enough. Uh-oh, Yawar, he may just be pulling the Omni Slash into Quinn. The Carapace once again catching Yawar. Quinn is able to get away, as is Leslau, it looks like. But another really great fight for Tsm Ftx. Lost practically nothing for that.
They're looking for the Viper.
Yeah, they got him too. He's going to die with just a little bit of a slowdown. He turns around, does what damage he can to SaberLight, and SaberLight will die. So he actually gets more out of that.
And this Jug becomes even stronger. Now they're looking for even more. This might be a little deep.
Leslau is coming in through the side, though, and he's found DuBu, but he can't kill him fast enough. The Shallow Grave's going to go off first. And Yawar actually wants to take this fight still. Unstable Concoction onto the Corrosive Haze target of Dazzle. So it looks like DuBu is going to be left behind the ring.
Dealing with these treants is... Oh, excuse me.
Did you just sneeze?
I'm allergic to treants. You know, I see the greater treants, I'm allergic to them.
Alchemist gets caught once again. This Nyx Assassin is proving to be a really stellar pickup. I mean, this Alch just... I'm not convinced by that Alch pick, and it's looking worse and worse as the game goes on.
His map collapsed, and he's just getting hunted. Carapace destroying him with the Radiance Burn. It's like the easiest setup of Nyx Assassin's life.
Oh, well, that was not the easiest setup. Moon. He blinks, tries to go over the stun, dispose back. They do still have the Shallow Grave. We'll see whether or not MoonMeander survives. Because the Essence Ring, Mojo, he's going to be able to get out there. Leslau, though, caught inside the Sprout. They pull in some Quincy crew heroes, and all 5 of Tsm Ftx snap the trap shut.
Too much heal. The healing ward, the Dazzle sustain. Fata.
Maybe too much single target on the side of Quincy crew is dead.
Who coded it to take in what data? Bias.
The programmer's bias. Fata, once again, trying to sneak in a little bit of farm, push out some of these side lanes, but he definitely knows about this ward on the high ground now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you could program it so it's favorable towards Arcana heroes. Sell more Arcanas, you know, Zeus in this game, Jug in this game. Looking pretty favorable.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, add that to your conspiracy list.
BKB almost done for SaberLight. We've got Timado with, is that a Scotty, Scott? Yeah, Scotty is going to be soon. Yeah.
Oh, the Alch Courier. No item for you, sir. Can't even finish this AC. Fata says we're smoking. AC or no. This is a boomer bust smoke right here.
The smoke is going to break on DuBu. Look at this positioning. They're going to pop the dust. They thought it was a Nyx Assassin. They do find the Nyx Assassin still on the side. Leslau popping out, stopping the Dazzle, trying to prevent the Shallow Grave, but it already went down onto the Nyx Assassin. The damage is raining in for the Zeus, but the Zeus did get caught. Never mind, he's got a haste rune. They can't stop him. This is a different situation than the last haste rune that Bryle had, or maybe not. The stun gets thrown to the Nyx Assassin instead of Bryle. Bryle will be able to walk away as Yawar chose a target and opted for the support instead of the core.
Versus 3 somehow lives off the grave for a while, dies at the very end. No Omni Slash used. TSM had troubles finding a single hero to lock down in that fight. Pretty good fight from Quincy. Just not enough in the tank.
Is he in trouble? He is. He's going to be Omni Slashed here.
He's in a lot of
Mojo, he's trying to help him. The Omni Slash did not bounce. It just stuck onto the Alchemist. And now, well, they're actually going to try and go for Timado here outside of their base. Without the Alchemist, they don't. It's not even close. Look at how tanky he is. He hasn't even dipped below 2,000. That's insane. What did they think they were going to accomplish with that?
Maybe a last hurrah.
Yeah, it looks like the last hurrah.
I mean, this is the last hurrah, and I agree. This game was just out of control. I mean, this Jug was just the same net worth as Alch the whole time. He will out-carry him. I mean, Scotty Jug is an insane time in this game, as we saw. He's going to shred your Alchemist. Not to mention he has backup